I'm going to remember some of these.
Yeah, memorable performances. Overall, what did you think of this first section of the day?
You know, this just reflects exactly what the World Wushu Championships is all about. Tight, stiff competition, performing at an elite level. The slightest mistake can take you out of the running for a podium finisher. Traditional Southern-style weapons like the Hu Die Dao, the butterfly knives that you see in Wing Chun, the Jiu Huan Dao, or the 9-ring broadsword or saber. And we're going to see some unique single-handed and two-handed techniques with this weapon that you will not see with the other participated in the 10th Asian Wushu Championships. Look at that strong start. And there we have the fa sheng, or the release shout. Very, very characteristic of the southern style of performances. Not unlike Taekwondo or Karate. Look, oh, that 540. Strong rotation, but doesn't look like she stick the landing. Ooh, that's a jump outside into a backflip into a Diebu, a double butterfly stance. Tornado 540 into a Dan Diebu. That's a single butterfly stance. And as you can see here, she's switching dynamically between two-handed and single-handed techniques. And you may notice that with some of the Southern-style performances, their stances are slightly higher than the Northern-style performances. So we just had women's Gunshu where the stances had to be with the thigh parallel to the ground. You might see slightly higher stances as you see right here. Hou Bai Tui, or the back crescent kick. There we have the bow stance, or the gongbu. You see, the empty stance is slightly higher, that's shubu in Southern styles. Strong performance.
What they do best here in sunny, beautiful Brasilia, Brazil.
And here we have Tasya Ayu Puspa Dewi from Indonesia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologies.
Didn't butcher her name,
yeah,
right?
I apologize to all Indonesians everywhere. I'm just an uncultured American.
Can't believe you just said that. You know, different sounds, different.
Now, Tasya started training in Wushu from 2009. She's a bronze medalist in women's Duilian, or the choreographed fighting set, at the Asian Cup in 2025. And got a gold medal in women's Nanquan at the Taolu World Cup in 2024. Look at that. You can see exactly why. Look at that strong performance. Nice gainer into Shuang Diebu, a double butterfly stance. That takes an incredible amount of hip flexibility there. Tornado 540 into Dan Diebu, single butterfly stance.
Beautiful landing.
Look at that airtime on that jump outside 360. Tornado into 360 into single butterfly stance. And here just now you could see some of the distinctive features. There was a fanshou, or reversed hand grip with the sword. And you could see her transitioning fluidly from double-handed to single-handed techniques. Now, a lot of those horizontal cuts that you see below the waist level are called sao dao, or sweeping with the nan dao. Nice pubu drop stance into a shubu, empty or cat stance. Very deep stances. She's making sure she gets no deductions. Strong finish. Minute and 33 seconds. I see no clear deductions here. This may be a podium finisher.
This may be.
Beautiful. No A deductions.
No deductions.
Look at that. 2.6s, 2.7s. This is a superior level of a solo taolu. And she was also an Italian taolu multi-champion.
Winning everything out there in Europe, and
nice.
Now she's here in Brazil.
Ooh, nice Hongdinghui earlier, that nail kick into that backflip. Nice tornado 360 into a Dan Diebu, single butterfly stance. And another 360 tornado into a horse stance. Solid landing there. Nice blocks. Another jump outside 360 into another horse stance. Excuse me, that might have been her first jump outside. Nice 炸刀, that's the thrust or stab with the sword. 后摆腿, the back crescent kick. Nice kip up from the tornado fall. Ooh!
Fantastic.
That's a relatively new landing that you see. Here we see those reverse grip techniques. Empty stance. Beautiful, strong finish.
So good. 9.486.
9.48. No A deductions of China. She is on the Fujian Wushu team. Look at that. Look at that. That sharpness, that's what defines the difference between a good and a great performer. Tornado 540.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing to watch.
540 into a horse stance. And a gainer into a 单叠步, single butterfly stance. All solid landings. 360, a jump outside into a horse stance. All solid landings, no clear mistakes here.
Landing everything perfect.
Tornado 540.
Again.
Kip up Liu Dating into a single butterfly stance. Fasheng, that's her release shout. That's the 简万花 or the flower that flourished with the wrist there.
Incredible performance.
There we see that 缠头, that wrapping around the body. That's a very signature technique of the saber or the single edge blades of China. 后摆腿, that back crescent kick. Strong transition to those stances, all sharp. Empty stance. Ooh, look at that sharp drop into that 单叠步, that single butterfly stance. No obvious mistakes. You see that? You see that range, all 2.7. And let me tell you, I remember Lucy Lee when we started competing in, and I know she's an adult now, but let me tell you something. When you see someone as a kid, they will always be a kid to you. I know she might not appreciate me saying that, but look at that. Look at that strong fasheng into a 炸刀. 单叠步 or single butterfly stance. Look at that single finger push, very, very characteristic of Hongga. That's that Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie stuff right there. Ooh, jump front kick, single leg landing into, oh my god. Oh. Yeah, looks like additional support there. Oh my. Still a strong performance here with that 简万花, that sharp wrist flower. She's really showing acceleration and going strong. Nice cuts from the 缠头 or the wrapping around the body. Kip up into a single butterfly stance, and she gets it.
Beautiful.
You see those signature blocks of the Nandao. Tornado fall. 腾空盘腿. Drop stance or 瀑布 into an empty stance 虚步. And you can see her coach Eugene Moy telling her to take it easy, be steady. Strong finish, strong finish.
Strong finish.
Unfortunately,
9.046.
Code 71, that is additional support, touching the ground with her hand. Wong Samin from Macau, China. That's correct.
In the house. Semin Wong. She did get my attention when she was warming up. When we had a little break, she was warming up on the floor here. She did get my attention. Beautiful moves.
Oh, then I guess we could probably expect to see a standout performance then. Now, Wong Samin was the champion of the 10th Asian Wushu Championship, so we may see a finisher, podium finisher here. Tornado 540 into a 单叠步 single butterfly stance.
That was beautiful.
Absolutely solid.
Again,
Another single butterfly stance. This time Tornado 360. 横丁腿 into a 360 jump outside. Look at that 简wan花, the speed of that wrist flower. Fan Liao, that reverse uppercut. Kip up into single butterfly stance. Let me tell you, that is not easy. Usually people land in a primal squat, but to do that
but
with
the way she did it,
with that hip flexibility, that is not easy.
she went for the harder one.
Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Pushing with the sword. Empty stance, 虚步. That may or may not be a little bit high. We'll have to see. It's always hard to tell with these 45-degree requirements.
9.303.
Oh, a code 70.
Deductions.
Yeah, code 70B and a code 55.
Amazing to me. Uzbekistan on the floor.
14.
2014.
I was still
11
competing in 2014. This is ridiculous. I was still in my 20s in 2014. So right now you're seeing here a veteran. This is not her first rodeo.
She's been there before. She's felt the nerves, the adrenaline before.
Tornado 540 into a 单叠步 single butterfly stance, solid landing.
Into a perfect landing. And I can see the
Tornado
focus.
540 single stance landing into another gainer, into another single butterfly stance. 横丁腿, that nail kick. Jump outside. Oh, no landing. Into a backflip. 后空翻. Single butterfly stance. You know, again, that stance right there, that's not easy. You have to have good hip flexibility.
I can see the focus on even her facial expression, the focus and concentration as she's doing her routine. And so far, no obvious mistakes, no obvious deductions there.
I didn't see any. And you know, that stage presence, that's going to make a huge deal in that group, that panel B overall performance. That's where we see the more subjective qualities of
Stage
stylistic
presence.
demonstrations, that it's a performance of power and charisma, you know? That's what makes the difference between a good and a great
And a
competitor.
Perfect.
Strong performance, strong performance.
The final score of Darya Latisheva is 9 points.
9 points. Let's see. Let's see. And it's getting late there. It's past midnight.
Look at that strong finish. Start with a fa sheng and the 炸刀. Oh, strong rotation with that 540 tornado, but that landing was not simultaneous. She may not get that landing.
That landing, right?
Strong dao fa though, strong dao techniques with the saber. Oh, we did not hear an audible slap with that tornado.
That might also be a deduction.
That might also be a deduction. Oh, kip up into a single butterfly stance. I gotta tell you, I never fail to be impressed. That never gets old for me because I can't do that. I can tell you that right now. There we see that guo now. That's wrapping and twining the other way as opposed to tanto, which is counterclockwise. That was clockwise. Those are all signature techniques of sabers or the single edge blade, the dao in China. That was tanto just now. Wrapping. That's Tui Dao pushing with the blade. There's her empty stance. Oh, and it's over.
Helia.
Code 30 deduction. Yeah, that. Oh, and looks like. Strong Jian Wanghua. Look at that speed on that. Tan Chengmin is a veteran in this sport. Look at that strong horse stance landing. And another strong horse stance landing. That her body swayed once, but she may still get that connection because the body must sway in two different directions for that to be a deduction. So it looks like she still has a solid landing.
Very important technical detail there.
Correct. Look at that. Look at how smooth she is with the transitions and still being sharp. Again, some athletes are fluid, some athletes are sharp. It's very difficult to be both. 腾空盘腿, tornado fall. Strong form, strong form.
26.
I don't know why she. I don't know why she shouldn't be. Look at that. Look at that.
9.726. Egypt on the floor.
Roa Khaled. Roa Khaled is an African champion.
Now it seems like she didn't complete the flip and she landed on her knees.
Oh, 双叠步, double butterfly stance. Again, sometimes my knees just hurt watching that. Again, another 单叠步, single butterfly stance. Still a strong. Oh, 后摆. Look at that speed of that 后摆腿 whipping around that back crescent kick. Oh, and a scorpion style stance. They're very, very tight wraps with the saber.
Perfect.
Look at the air time on that tornado fall. A kip up into a single butterfly stance. I can see exactly why she's African champion.
$650.
9.6.
Singapore in the house. Strong beginning right there, strong start.
Nice horse stance.
Landing.
Look at that air time on that tornado. You have to be an explosive athlete to do that. Another kip up into a single butterfly stance. That 接刀, that downwards block into a bow stance or 弓步, 云刀. Look at that 剪弯花, very, very sharp wrist flower.
Very powerful.
We see the blocks or 格刀, tornado fall or 腾空盘腿. She is not afraid to show her jumps. This is absolutely one of her strong points. Empty stance or 虚步 into a 扑步 or drop stance. And then one final 单叠步. And that's it. Beautiful. No A deductions. Exactly. All Group B. Now the Chinese Taipei Wushu teams always bring a good combination of athleticism, but also an interpretation of traditional Wushu or Chinese martial arts techniques. So we'll have to see what unique choreography she has here. Oh, a single leg landing with the jump front kick. That is not easy. Ooh! 后空翻 into 双叠步. 旋风脚 or tornado into 540. Single butterfly stance. See, I can't even. She's going so fast, I can't even keep up with her.
Just
腾空百连360 or 360. Jump outside, horse stance. Ooh, a tornado 360 into a double
the way she
butterfly
strings
stance.
things together. Very unique. This is a contender, Matthew Lee.
Oh my. You know, I keep saying this, but I feel like any one of these could be champions at any given day.
So, one of those championships. It's amazing to watch. Once again, 17th World Wushu Championships brought to you by Secretaria de Esportes do Distrito Federal here in beautiful sunny Brasilia, Brazil. Right now watching Chinese Taipei on the floor, finishing her solid performance.
I have to clap for that one. That was so flawless.
Flawless performance. Let's see what the judges think about it.
The final
I
score.
know what the podium looks like at this point.
Gropey. An uneducated American.
Reminding everybody in the chat, we love to see your discussions and argumentation for different athletes and different rules. Let's remind everybody that respect as we discuss everything that is happening. Friendship keeps us strong. Wushu is more than just a sport, but it's discipline, it's respect, and let's keep it that way, you guys.
Speaking of respect, I have to respect that single leg landing. I can't do that.
Speaking of that, right?
Strong. Look, even the Hongding Tui, that nail kick, all solid. See that? No clear mistakes so far from Nepal. Also, I see some traditional Chinese in the chat. 中华台北你们好. Another 后摆腿 or back crescent kick. Gongbu Tui Dao, or the bow stance push. Look at that arc on that tornado fall. Oh my. That kip up landing had an additional support. That may be another deduction. And a code 72 deduction. So that's not just a. I have to give a huge shout out to her school, San Diego, in the last decade. I know this is big for him to coach an athlete at the world level. And look at that. Look at that strong opening.
Just made him proud.
A tornado 540 with only a two-step lead up.
That was incredible.
Hongding Tui, that nail kick. Tornado single leg landing into a gainer into a single butterfly stance. 后摆腿, back crescent kick, and outside crescent kick. 外摆腿. Look at the airtime on that 360 jump outside into a horse stance. She is showing her athleticism here. She is not afraid to show her ups. Nice kip up. Solid landing into a single butterfly stance. Ever since the new rules in the last decade have come out, these new single butterfly landings have been a game changer for the Southern stylists. Look at the arc on that tornado fall. 缠头, that wrapping. Empty stance. And a final single butterfly stance. And that's A3! No A. Next we have Helia. Strong start. Look at the speed of that Jianwanhua, that wrist flower. This is one of the signature and required techniques. Oh, and she gets a running start into a 540, no landing, into a gainer, into a single butterfly stance. Unique connection there. Tornado 540 into a single butterfly stance. Solid landing. Ho Kung Fan backflip into a single butterfly stance. Oh, a qian sao tui or a front sweep. Not an easy move to do. You don't see that a lot in optional routines anymore. Another kip up into single butterfly stance. Oh, a tornado. I heard the slap there. Hopefully she gets awarded those points. Pubu or drop or crouching stance. There's her gongbu or her bow or front stance. Oh, interesting. It looks like a gouchen or a dog style landing there. 6-7-6. You're correct. No 8 deductions. Strong 炸刀 and 发生. Tornado into a 360 single butterfly stance landing. Jump front kick. It looks like that kick was clearly at shoulder level. Ooh, tornado 360 into a jump outside 360. Unique connection there. And a Ce Kong Fan or left side aerial into a unique landing there. Nice keep up into a double butterfly stance. Jiedao or that downwards block. Into her bow and front stance. Shubu, empty or cat stance. Strong performance. Group B panel all above 2.5. Next we have Kawthar, Sirin, Krites. Looks like she was a champion in France. Interesting.
Algeria on the floor.
Tornado single leg landing into a jump front kick single leg landing. The landing was a little bit shaky, and I don't think her kick was quite at shoulder height. Oh, neither was that one. We may see a couple code 30 deductions there.
Additional support.
Another one. Oh.
So Algeria might be in trouble at this point.
We'll have to see if that was graded a additional support or a complete fall.
Or complete fall.
Yeah, we have to keep in mind an additional support is a deduction of 0.2 points. A fall is 0.3 points.
0.3.
And it's such a stiff competition. The difference between 0.2 and 0.3 is huge. It's a world of a difference, literally.
Literally. Can get you off the podium. We're approaching the end of her performance right here.
And a left side empty stance, a little bit high there. That also may get deducted. Code 70A, code 71, code 71, code 55, code 50. In the house?
Silvia Cruz from Portugal.
Strong single butterfly stance. Okay. Jump outside 360, landing into a horse stance.
Again.
I heard the tornado slap. I did not hear the jump outside slap with the foot. She may not get awarded that one. Okay, I heard that one. That was good. Into a 踩脚横踩腿. That's a stomping oblique kick almost.
Uh-huh.
后摆腿 or the back crescent kick. 翻撩 or the reverse uppercut. 剪万花, that's the wrist flower. Here we see horizontal cuts. Ooh. Hopefully she gets that landing. This is a new style of landing with the new rules, you know. Tengkong pan tui or tornado fall. Chip up, liu da ting into dan die bu or single butterfly stance. More fan liao or reverse uppercuts. Horizontal cuts. Nice tiger claw ending there. Into shubu or empty or cat stance. Strong finish.
5-3. Takes 10.
Oh, and especially when you try so hard. Strong Nanquan or Southern style competitors. And look at that opening. We got any Koreans in the chat?
Let's see. Is Korea in the house?
Tornado 540 into a horse stance. That is an especially hard landing.
Again.
Ooh. So that looks like it was just short of 540, but if she registered it as a 360, just like that one, as long as you over-rotate under what you registered as, you will get the full points.
So we're not going to find out until we see the final score.
Exactly. Look at the speed of that Jian Wanhua.
Where's Korea in the chat, you guys? You're not supporting your athlete? Let's see. Say hi if you're watching from Korea, if you're rooting for Korea.
네, 여러분 어때요?
All right, we have
단호.
330 people on the chat. Leave the flag of your country here in the comment section. Here in the chat, leave the flag of your country. Let's see the heaviest presence here. What country has the biggest support? Let's see, you guys. Where are you watching from? What country are you rooting for?
Strong Chanto Guo now, chaining the black number 5 and 6.
There's a
So
couple
for
of them she didn't.
if you either make it or you don't.
Family?
Yeah, there may be a relation there. Yeah, you're right. There was Julieta
Julieta
in
Calderon.
women's gunshu.
So
it looks like
they kind of look
Ooh,
alike.
look
A
at that.
Wushu family.
Look at that strong opening. Look at that fasheng, that in her face, that intensity.
Can you imagine? That must be awesome. Two sisters in the national team.
I think. Ooh, nice landing, solid.
Sisters traveling together to Brazil to compete at the 17th
Oh.
World Wushu Championships.
So that
What did she miss there?
That single butterfly stance, that rear shin has to stay contacted on the ground. If she lifted, she may not get that landing. Strong chip up into a single butterfly stance. You see the blocks, the cuts. Pupu, drop or crouching stance with a tiger claw, hu zhao. Into empty stance, shupu. Our final Jian Wanhua.
It seems like we're hearing here in the chat. It seems like Melissa.
9.2. Yeah, listen to that crowd. Look,
Solid performance.
listen to that crowd. Look. All right, and that concludes our women's Nandao event. And I think that wraps up our
morning?
first session, yes, of Field of Play 2.